Yes, it is going down. DJ Skee live from the Skee Lodge in Hollywood, California. Hey, we got arguably the biggest producer at the moment in the building right now. Finally up here. Hit Boy, what's good, sir?
Man, what's going on, man? I'm just happy to be here. Appreciate you having me.
Come on, anytime. Now, I've been watching you for years blow up, and now we were talking off air, so you've blown up as a producer. Everybody knows you now. That's kind of, solidified.
A little bit.
Now you're doing your artist thing.
Right.
How's it feel to make that transition?
Oh man, it's awesome actually. I feel like it's been smooth actually, just because people got a chance to know me so much as a producer. I got to I was doing beats since 07 and shit that people were knowing me for, and they were just eager to hear more about my story, and this was an easy way to transition them into what I was doing. That's why I did the project HITstory, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it was crazy. And now you're coming out with Kid Cudi in your hometown and stuff. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a moment.
I want to take it back to the beginning for those who don't know your story. You're from out here,
right?
Southern California, actually, Rialto, right?
Yeah, well, Fontana Rancho,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's the IE, a place that doesn't get, a lot of looks. People always think LA,
right?
Compton, obviously, with Kendrick and Game and Dre and all those guys and stuff. What's it like growing up in the IE?
Oh man, actually being from the IE was a major reason I got to get so good at music, because it wasn't shit to do. So
yeah, that's
I
real.
was just but I mean, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people that I feel could be influencers. So that's why I put on so heavy, and I'm always repping in my music and on Twitter, just social networking, and I just really want people to know you just be where you're from and swag that shit.
Yeah, man. So how'd you start actually producing? What was the first step what was the first beat that you made?
I was rapping at first.
Okay.
I had gotten into a group with this other kid. He was the first dude I knew who he had his own setup to record, make beats and everything in his bedroom and shit. So when we linked up, I just was messing around with beats at his crib, just didn't take it serious at all. But I kind of just fell in love with it and shit by my fifth beat, and I was
so
man.
Did you have any musical background then? Did you play keys growing up?
My uncle was in a group called Troop. They had a few number ones back in the early 90s, an R&B group, and at their peak, me and my mom used to live with him. So I kind of seen the lifestyle, and I was always intrigued by it, but I just didn't really take it serious until I seen Bow Wow on TV when I was 13, man. That's funny as but yeah, when I seen him on TV, I was I'm gonna do this shit and I'm gonna be famous one day. So
wow. And what year was that all that stuff started?
I was 13 years old. I was 2000.
Okay.
So yeah, that's when I started rapping, and by 15, 16, I was making beats.
That's crazy, man. So what was the first piece of equipment you bought when you just made beats? Do you remember?
I bought a computer, and I had met this girl at Guitar Center who made beats as well, and she gave me a CD with some sounds on it. So nice. I took it home and just abused it.
What was the first moment where you said you were going to do this after you saw Bow Wow, but what was the first moment where you actually got a check or something in your career happened? You connected with somebody bought a beat and you were like, wow, actually it's gonna work out.
The MySpace era was so huge for me. I used to always keep my page updated with music, and this producer who was the hottest at the time in 06, Polo the Don, he was he heard a couple beats and he hit me up, and his first message was let's get this paper, and I was cool.
Yeah, why not, right?
We linked up the next day, and I played him 60 beats, and he was yo, I want to sign you on the spot and shit.
That's crazy. What was the first placement that you had then?
It was in 07, Jennifer Lopez.
Okay, not a bad person to get a first.
Exactly, my first place. A lot of people don't even know that. I started off doing pop. I was doing Pussycat Dolls and J.O.O.D and all these different people.
So you went backwards. You went from the stuff that really gets all the money to then all the street shit. Now you're bringing it all back full circle.
Man, I'm just into just quality music, period.
What did it feel like being? Did you get to connect with J.Lo when you first put that record together, or did you send them?
I just sent. I was living in Atlanta at the time. I flew out to L.A. just to write songs and produce songs for her. Ended up doing a song that she really liked, and it was a last minute thing. She had already closed her album off, but when she heard this record, she was I gotta cut this. She was in New York, I was in L.A., so just
that's incredible.
Be there, but
What did it feel like? Did you did you tell your parents, your family, did that make it kind of solidify all the stuff that you were doing?
Of course, my mom was always in support, but that,
because that's a worldwide name. That's not people might not know still, some of the other guys, but
man, I feel I get that same feeling every time. Every song is my first one. Kendrick Lamar album just came out. I did a song on there, Backseat Freestyle, and it felt like my first placement all over again. It's awesome every time.
How does it feel when you actually open up that CD, see your name on it, and all that stuff? It still feels great.
It's amazing, man.
Let's talk about the Surf Club, man. What is the Surf Club for those who may not know?
Surf Club is just a young collective, man. Shout out to Chase and Cash, Stacey Barb, G, Ride, B Care, Chili Chill, the whole squad, man. But just young, forward thinking, talented people.
That's dope. Yeah. And how'd you guys all get connected, and when did the surf club officially kind of form?
Originally, it was just me, BK, and Chili Chill, and we was just like young dudes who hung out at the mall and like called ourselves Surf Club. It wasn't even like musically related.
And why'd you choose that name?
Man, I just thought it was like some fresh shit, you know what I'm saying? So we just kept it going, and we started putting the name in our music, and it just like built, you know.
It stuck together. Yeah. All right, so now let's talk about it from J-Lo. So then you were doing all the stuff with Polo. Mm-hmm. Your career really took. What was the record that really took your career off? Like placements and stuff. I knew you were getting a few. What was the one?
This little song called "Niggas in Paris."
Yeah, right.
That was the record that just.
I mean, you had joints before that, but I guess that's the.
Yeah, Drop the World. Yeah, a little one, but like "Niggas in Paris" was the one that really, really opened people's eyes up to like the level of quality that I can bring to the game, and now it's just been like joint after joint.
I appreciate it. Where can people find you online? What's the website? Twitter, Facebook, all that
Twitter,
fun stuff.
hit_boy, houseofhit.com, man. Like that's where we at.
There we do. Surf Club, Hit Boy. Yep. What up? We out.